I want to preface this review by saying I've been into Five Nights at Freddy's for a really long time. The first game came out when I was in fourth grade, so I've been playing it forever. I was in a private Christian school at the time, and the only way we were allowed to play it is like there was this aftercare that we had, and like me and my brother and one of my friends, we would like hide like in the back under a table and we would play the game because that game was banned from our school because it was a private Christian school and they were doing a little bit too much. But anyways, to preface all of that, I am a big fan of the series. I just saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and here's my honest review. It was kind of a weak movie, but I enjoyed it the whole time. I was entertained the whole time. From watching the trailers, it did look like it was going to be scarier. It was going to be more eerie, and it also looked more theatrical. But it was enjoyable. I just going into it, I didn't think it was going to be like a great production. Basically, I'm gonna give my spoiler warning right now because I'm gonna go into a little bit of it, but just dialogue between the characters were just not good. Some of it was a little bit goofy, plot points goofy. They did follow kind of a better plot this time, but this entire movie kind of felt like, especially towards the end, that the entire movie was to set up for the next movie because now they're really getting into the game, I feel like, and they're following more of the storyline that Scott Cawthon like revealed in his games. So I guess right now we're in game 2. That's what this is with the, the toy animatronics. Um uh, my favorite thing about this entire movie series now is how great the animatronics are. I forgot who the creator of it was, but they are amazing. The animatronics look so well done. Um like it's really cool to see that come alive and to see the pizzeria come alive and just the storyline kind of come to life. So that's my favorite part about it. But there was a lot of times during this movie where it was just really silly. Like there was a lot of like ironic stuff that was happening where it's like, okay, that's crazy that of course that person showed up at this time, or of course this fell exactly into line so this could happen. So there was a lot of like holes and a lot of stuff that was like insane. I think just like the timing and some of the things that were happening threw me for a loop. Like to get to this place, like for Abby to leave her house and then to get to this other pizzeria. It's the first ever Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria where like everything went down. So they changed the storyline with that plot point, I guess. So in the first pizzeria, instead of it being one of the Bite of 87 or the Bite of 82, I think it's the Bite of 82. It's something else. Um, Charlotte, which is Henry's daughter, she dies by William Afton, and then she becomes Puppet, which the marionette. That is the same, I believe. So, anyways, Abby is getting called by the marionette, and she's leaving her house in the middle of the night, and she's able to like go to the first building. Apparently, her and Chica built an entire like science fair project, and then she still gets home. And first of all, no one knows that she left. But the fact that she rode her bike, who knows how far it is, but there was just some weird timings that kind of happened during the movie. Anyways, it was a little bit scarier, so I enjoyed that. I still wasn't scared at all, so it's kind of like a kids horror movie, and they definitely pushed like the PG-13 rating. So there was a little bit more of like gory deaths, like you saw some body parts, so you saw more blood, so that was cool. But I think I'm really excited to see the third movie. Because I'm guessing I guess they're gonna do the third game, so I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do that. with Springtrap being, he's alive and stuff like that. But I hate how it ended. This movie ended so abruptly, and then now the marionette is Vanessa, which is like, I don't like. Okay, the marionette, right? That puppet was super cool. That was probably one of my favorites. Apart from Springtrap, because he's also one of my favorites, and so is Bonnie, and so is all of them. But the marionette was a really cool puppet design, and it was new and it was fun. But they kind of just had Charlotte possessing different people, and then they become the marionette with like makeup and yellow eyes. So I thought that was kind of odd. I didn't really enjoy that at all. But so now Vanessa is the puppet. We also got introduced to Michael, not Michael Schmidt, well, but Michael Afton, which apparently is the same guy. But in this series, it's not the same guy. It's William's son, who's Vanessa's brother. He is a total freak, and he is creepy. Um, but I guess he does a good job. It makes me wonder if he's like even a real person in real life. I think they spawned him in just for this role. And he killed it. And then who knows if he exists outside of Five Nights at Freddy's. I gotta do some research and figure out if he's a real person or not. But hey, you killed it, whatever your name is. So, anyways, I was entertained. It wasn't a good film per se. It was a little bit funny, but also it was really corny. A little bit cringe. I can't stand Vanessa's character. Like she has, I don't know, she's just very lacking in like human, you know? Hopefully you cannot hear my dryer going off because it's playing the song right now. But anyways, it was an alright movie. I'm excited for the third one. And yeah, that's all.